from the depths of hell. And I haven't done anything for like the past 3.5 months. Alright, so like, I haven't had my phone for a decent amount of time, and I'm sick. I don't know if I have the coronavirus or not, so that's fun. Anyway, but I wanted to talk about my experience in PHP, because I feel like, you know, I have a story to tell. I feel like if this somehow got to you, I feel like it could be relatable in some possible way. I don't know. But I just thought I would share. So PHP stands for Partial Hospitalization Program. And people who participate in PHP have big SAD, or they're mainly at-risk kids like that have mental disorders like depression, anxiety. I don't think schizophrenia, but there were people with Tourette's and all sorts of fun things in there. And, you know, I went in for big SAD and big worry, and it was an experience. I mean, it's gonna sound bad, but it was fun. But just like, I don't know, the people that were there were just so welcoming, and just they were so kind, and I don't know, it was just really nice. And just like that day when I like went in, I was supposed to go in for IOP, which I forget what it stands for, but like I forget what the I stands for, because there's outpatient and then program. I don't know what I stands for, but I was going in for my IOP intake, and they basically said, all right, this thing's gonna die, so we're just gonna put it in here. And I was like breaking down in tears, and I was like shaking, and they basically just threw me in this room with a bunch of kids who were in my position, and they were like, oh, do you want to help us with lunch? And I was just so scared, but they were just so welcoming, and just, but like, I went in there for suicidal thoughts because I was gonna take my own life on January 30th, and it was when I went in for my intake, and that lasted until February 13th. Yes, February 13th was my last day in IOP, or PHP, and we got weekends off. My schedule ran from 8 o'clock until 2. That sounds about right. No, 8:30 to just, it's something like that. And, you know, it was worth it in the long run. I mean, it was scary, of course, but just like, just being that low and then getting up to be like wanting to go to that place was just really, just, I can't describe how it felt. But like, I got to announce, and I put this on my Instagram, I got to announce on February 3rd that I was 1 month self-harm free. Now I'm 2.5 months self-harm free. And just, I don't know, it was rough, and it's still like bad, but you know, it's better than it was. Like, I don't want to die anymore, but just, I don't know, it's better. And just, I feel like if someone was in my position, then anybody can get better, because if I got better, you can get better. And I don't know, it was just, I feel like I'm repeating myself a lot. And the food there was smacking, like, as it was smacking, and it was worth it. I would do it again if I was there, and I'm glad that I did, because if I didn't, I wouldn't be here right now. And you know, I still see my regular therapist, and I'm gonna try starting IOP in April if coronavirus doesn't kill everybody. That's the other thing, COVID-19. As soon as I want to like live my life again, COVID-19 is like, all right, guess what? There's a chance that you might die, and I'm sick right now, so that's And I can't wait for that. I need to do a cover soon. I'm gonna do another podcast pretty soon. There's like a lot I need to address, but just, also if you're, like, I take antidepressants, and when you're in that PHP program, if you're not on antidepressants, they put you on antidepressants and you meet with someone for medical stuff and, stuff like that. And you have your own therapist, you can, like, talk with anyone. It's a great program. And just, I was in there with all sorts of people, like, half of us were gay, and that was a little, but just, they have a great support for LGBTQ, and just, that was nice, like, being able to open up about just, like, struggling with that, and, like, being able to help others with the relatability with that, and just, like, there were people that were in my situation, there were people that were not in my situation, that were in a completely different situation, but, like, from all social classes, like, people who've done drugs, people who are, like, cheerleaders, and people that, skate, and then people that, what else? They're just, like, very introverted, and that was kind of cool to see, just, like, that all these other people that I know and I'm surrounded by are going through these things. It was comforting, I guess. I felt like I wasn't alone. And, it felt like a community. And people made it better for me, and I made it better for people. Gary, if you're watching this, bro, miss you. I hope to see you again in sometime in the future. And just, I don't know, it was just so nice, and, like, there were people that I could relate to, and that were not like me at all, it didn't seem like, but just were on the complete other spectrum. And just, no one was judgmental, and that was nice, and they would have you go through this checklist every day, like, do you want to hurt yourself, hurt other people, or kill yourself, and, they would have a scale from 1 to 10, and, it's, like, the first couple days are rough, but by day 3, day 4, you don't want to, like, you're just so used to it, you don't want to leave, and it's just so relaxing to just be there, but it is emotionally draining. That wasn't fun. Like, I got a stress migraine on my second day. That was cool. I didn't sleep for a while, so... I slept forever, it seemed like. And just all day, they had, like, these therapy dogs come in and just made it better for everybody when the dogs came in. And, I don't know, it was kind of surreal in a sense, and just everybody from everywhere was there. I'm repeating myself, but I feel like this could help somebody. But, like, they would talk about reasons why they would self-harm, and they would have alternatives, and just things that you could do, like listening to ASMR, which I kind of do now, like not the weird egg eating ASMR or the pickle eating ASMR, but, like, the, like, rain on the window ASMR. It's just so nice to, like, listen to and relax. And they would talk about certain smells that you can have, like lavender, which is in my diffuser now, that you can, like, have go through your room when you feel like a panic attack is coming on or some anxiety. It's supposed to calm you, and just, like, writing down a lot of things and, like, finding healthy coping skills. Like, when I cut, I would view that as a coping skill and just something that I should do, but really I should have just been focusing completely on music and not that, because when I look back on it, like, my self-harm took away all of the energy from the stuff that I wanted to do and I was passionate about, and I really regret doing that. And, like, I'll even look on my scars, or look at my scars, and just, like, I'm reminded of what happened, And it's really something you shouldn't do. If you think about it, if you're one of those people that's thinking about it or has done it or is currently self-harming, please don't do that. It's not good. It's really not healthy. I don't know. I would stop. I know it's a hard thing to do. I know it's a really hard thing to do, but it is so worth it in the end. And just getting into that dark place, you're gonna realize how stupid some of your decisions were, because I made a lot of stupid decisions when I was big sad and big fear. But I'm trying to make light of it by like using jokes and such. And you know, I like having an optimistic view. That's another thing, is try and look to be optimistic about your situation, and that you could have it, not that you could have it worse, but just look at the benefits of something. Like for me, I'm looking at it from, this could benefit somebody else, and I could help people with my story, and that's what I want to do. That's why I'm posting this video. And I don't know, it's just something that there's a reason for everything. You know, there's a reason why people go through things that they do. And I don't want anybody to feel like the way I do. And I don't know, it's just, it's breathtaking to what can happen in 10 days. And I was at a 0 and I got to a 10 in 10 days. Well, I'm gonna stop talking about PHP and I'm gonna go on to updates. I do have an Instagram. It's the same name as my YouTube channel, except no space bars. And didn't release the thingy, but I messaged a producer that lives like literally 2 blocks away. His name is Sneezy Quinn. Go check him out on SoundCloud. He makes some bangers, and I'm gonna release a cover of Love by Lana Del Rey soon. I want to try and get that out by this week. And, or, you know, my vocals aren't gonna sound that good, so maybe just do a bass cover of something, or an instrumental. I don't know, that's just kind of it, I guess. Well, goodbye, fellas.